What's going on? What's going on, guys? I apologize for being late. I was actually running from a meeting, so the meeting went over a little bit, but we are here nonetheless. We are here. Let me make sure I'm all set on my screen before I get you guys into it. We're gonna try to knock this one out really, really quickly because today, I already know that I have not been able to do as much as I wanted to. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Just give me a second and pull up my docs. No, it's funny. I was just about ready mentally for this stream. Um, and I got hit with the last minute meeting an hour before, and the meeting just wound up taking a long time. So that being the case, it's a meeting for my positive, for a positive outcome for myself. But that being the case, I did not have this ready because I did not want to work on any of this stuff while I was working on that. So let's see. Let's get this moved here. Pull up my plan and sesh. And we are currently doing, what are we doing today? Our 1 week check-in. Let's go 1 week check-in. One of my favorite streams each week. There we go. Tamboree. Hello, Tamboree. Welcome in. All right. The camera's closed. Mm. Let's go. We're gonna knock this one out, y'all. This won't be a super long stream today. This will not be a super long stream today, but it will be productive. All right. Let's get to our board. Switch our screen. There we go. And let's cut this music off. Cut that music off so we can make sure our audio is up. And then I can turn this up. Yeah, then we can do that. All right. Good. Let's get our lighting fixed. Fix my lighting real quick. So as if this thing is audio triggered or something. I don't really understand it, but it just does this thing where it decides to dance, just dance. So I don't know what causes it, but it's fine. Anybody in here, do me a favor, leave a like. I'm gonna try to knock this out, show you guys where I'm at for the week. Again, not as productive as I want it to be, but we are going to see because I'm still proud of myself, still getting stuff done. All right. We got this up, and we are going to be doing. I gave myself 5 minute warm up. We passed that. We're already at 4:12, and I gave myself 15 minutes for review. So let's go ahead and pull up our timer. Go out there 15 minutes on the clock. Oh man, I'm tired. Oh. And then we are going to pull this OCPD Coach Thursday stream over to in progress because that is what we're doing right now. And we got to get some sound effects going. Let's get some sound effects going. Actually, my lighting effects. There we go. Task complete. Okay, let's walk through it. If you all aren't familiar with this stream, what's going on right now, I am the OCPD Coach Shannon Williams. My goal is to help you build a healthier relationship with progress in your life. How do I do that? By showing you mine. I think that's the best way to do it. Show you mine, show you my missteps, celebrate with you all. And in today's stream, we are going to be reviewing all of the work, all of the tasks that I gave myself, assigned myself to get done this week. And I'm going to show you how I did or how I've been doing. So let's get into it. We are going to go. While they refuse to put a scroll bar at the bottom, I don't understand from user experience standpoint, but it is what it is. So starting out, I had a grad event. I completely forgot on Sunday when I made my list of work or things I needed to get done this week. I completely forgot that I had graduation events that I was invited to this week. So I did one of those yesterday. So I got to give myself a lot of credit for that. I might want to fix the default because I dim my lights back down the weird way after this. So yeah, give myself credit for that. We have sun time, 5 dedicated hours. Spent a lot of time with my son this week. Give myself credit for that. Box management update. I decided to break this ticket up on Sunday. So this one was allowing the box to show the content of the box when you hover over it, as well as allowing the box to be thrown into the garbage cans again, which was something that I wound up taking out by mistake. And another thing was that I allowed the boxes to not block collision. So I definitely get credit for this. This is actually a dumb plus. I forgot about that other thing I added. And I'll tell you that alone, I forgot I did this week. Completely forgot I did it. So I'm here, I'm being down on myself because I wanted to get more work done and completely forgot that I did a whole task that I've been pushing off for a while. So I give myself some taps on the back for that. So my Sunday stream, I knocked that out. That was something I did while I was making the list. I was knocking that out. So let's give ourselves credit for that. Read my Bible for 30 minutes. I think I wanted to doing this on Sunday, either Sunday or Monday, but I've been doing an audio version where I listen to the Bible for 30 minutes, and I did that while spending some time with my son, so we get credit for that. Wife time, 5 hours dedicated this week. Somewhere throughout the week, I've been spending time with my wife. We've been talking, just kicking it. Wife time, so we definitely get some credit for that one. And then countdown system based. Oh, this was something that was an ad hoc thing. I wanted to have a countdown system inside a retro game store simulator where you could see when the day was about to start or when the day was about to end with a countdown timer. So I went ahead and set that up, the base system. I set that up. So let's get credit for that. So that's not bad. We did 7 tasks. And although I could have done a lot more in my head, honestly, I think this is realistic. I think this is realistic because Monday, although that was supposed to be a rest day, I did a lot of family time on that day. And Tuesday, I haven't really been on my normal pace. So Tuesday, I rested more than anything after work. Wednesday, which was yesterday, I had the graduation event. So I really have only had one day this entire sprint of full blown work, and that would have been on Monday and then the end of Sunday. So hey, I'm proud of myself. Got 7 done, 1 in progress. So this will be done by the time we are done with this sprint. And look at that. Oh man, I'm in a much different situation than last week. Last week, most of my work was done on Thursday. But what I will do, I have a lot of this in progress. So let's move this stuff that I've been working on because I have been working on this stuff. So thief system is in progress. Player counter configuration system, that is in progress. The distributor quest system is in progress. These systems are so complex that I probably could have broken some of them down a little more, but we'll take it. Work out at least 2 times a week. That's in progress. I did 1 time today. So I did work out today before this meeting. And sabotage not started. Customers can enter the mall with products. That's brainstorming. We're brainstorming that one. Customer can be influenced by marquees. Haven't started that. Customer priority management. Have not started that. Assign interest to customer archetypes. Haven't started that. And rehaul the distributor license system. We have started that. So that's also in progress. Okay. This is not bad. Now, I would say that the customer priority management, that is something that I have been thinking about. I have been thinking about this. So we'll pull this over to brainstorm because I have been thinking about it, but I haven't done anything with it. And I'm just trying to account. So since I brought task in, sometimes I have to bump stuff out or at least pull it to stretch so I know when to prioritize it. And I think I want to pull over. I think I want to pull over the assign interest to customer archetypes, but I really want to have that in first. So I think I'll pull over sabotage and recover. We'll pull that system over for right now to stretch just because I don't absolutely have to have that in right now. That can wait. And I appreciate you guys. Since we have 3 watching, I might be might be 2 of them. But whoever is in here, appreciate you for hopping in. Make sure you Leave a like. We are trying to continue to do these streams every single week. 3 times a week I stream. We're down to 8 minutes. Let's see what we have left. So I have a grad event tomorrow. So that is going to be moved to do because that is going to be tomorrow. And the rest of these are day specific. So I can't do anything with these. So look at that. 7 done. 6 in progress. Man, we have 6 of these in progress. What I like to do when it looks like this, it's a little bit overwhelming at times if you look at a list like this and you say I have just as much to do, more to do than I have done with less days left. You have to first of all think about the days that you have left. Are these going to be days where you have a full block of time to work? The next thing I like to do is think, are any of these tasks going to be, can they be completed together? And then I like to think about what tasks can be eliminated first. So as far as tasks that will be eliminated first, work out at least 2 days a week. I can knock that out if I work out tomorrow. So if I work out tomorrow when I wake up, I can knock that out. That'd be an easy win. This coaching stream will be done as soon as I'm done with the call with this stream. The player counter desk and configuration system, it won't help any of these other things necessarily, but it could be done first. So what I'll do is I'll do this one next. As soon as I do everything else, when I'm done today, I'll knock this one out so that can be out the way. And then a lot of these are going to work together. So quest system and license system, those are working together. As I'm updating the license system, I'm taking into consideration what the quest system needs to look like. The customer system, we'll wait to do that because it touches so many things. I really want to give it my full attention so I can knock things off the list 100%. But yeah, that's how we're looking. So again, not as productive as I would have liked to have been and not as productive as last week, but it's still progress nonetheless. I am on that mountain. I still have a ways to go, but I know each of these steps that I need to take are possible. So we're going to give it our best shot and get as much done as we possibly can. That being the case, I actually wrapped up with 6 minutes here left on my timer. So give me a second. I'm not typically sitting here with extra time. So I want to think about something real quick. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. Want to remind you about upcoming streams. So let's go ahead and tell you about stream on Thursday. This is the stream you're in right now. This is the review stream. We go through, look at how everything is going, get things done, knock it off the list. So you guys are familiar with this. Thank you for coming here. This is a great one to come in and ask questions. It's more relaxed and less time pressed. We have Saturday streams every single Saturday. I stream myself working. So this is great if you need a body double. If you want to work and watch somebody else work, this is a great stream to hop into. On Sundays, I stream again. This is when we do the planning. So every single Sunday, I plan out my entire stream, what I'm going to do from beginning of the week until the end of the week. And we're working Sunday to Sunday. And with that, I want to just tell you all about my game, Retro Game Store Simulator, which you can wish list right now on Steam. Do I have a multi-chat? It's in read-only mode. Okay. I'll put it in here. Wish list. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. Look at me. I forgot I got a little fancy. We have buttons now. So watch this. Wish list. Yeah. So you can go wish list that game right now on Steam. That is, I'm working on the demo. So most of the work that you see is going towards that. But I'm working on the demo right now so I can get it out into your hands this summer. And the game itself is going to come out in the fall. So still got a lot of, I don't want to say it. We still have enough time to get what we need done. When I was training to become a certified product owner, my trainer said, if they ask if the task is on track, you always say yes. It just depends on what you want to cut out. So we are definitely on track to get this project done. I'm very excited about it. That being, everything being said though, I think I deserve to give myself a nice little party because I got through this. I flew through it. Here comes the money. I flew through it. Right on time. Yeah. Uh-huh. Dollar, 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 dollar. So I'm proud that I was able to get this knocked out. And I'm letting y'all go. I'm not keeping y'all all day today. I have to get to work. clearly, I have a lot of work to do. So if you guys are new to the channel and you want to stay updated, you want to be notified next time I do this, make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bell on. I apologize again for being late today. I was running from another meeting and I couldn't push the meeting, so I had to push this a little bit. But we are good. We are good to go. So I'm gonna let y'all head on out, and let me get this all right. Hold on. I'm gonna go full cam. Okay. And let me do one more thing. Let me drop my timer out of here. We're good on timers. Okay. So, man, I'm looking right into the camera, and that's really bright. But I want to tell you all thank you. Anybody who decided to come in, watch me go over everything I got done this week, or if you're deciding to watch this a little bit later on and you're watching what I'm doing, I want to thank you, because all of this information, as much as I can keep it in to myself, it does no good if I'm just keeping it in. So I love to be able to share with you guys, and I hope that it's helpful for you. I hope that you learn something. I hope that you get to see somebody working through their life without perfection and say, hey, they're doing it, even if it's hard, they're making it happen, and I can do it too. If you are wondering what tool I'm using, I am using Jira, Jira. Again, that's Jira, Jira, and that is a product from Atlassian. This is not a sponsored video. This is just my tool of choice. I've tried Trello, TFS, a whole bunch of other stuff across my years in different tech companies, and I like to use. I'm talking too fast. I like to use Jira. It's, for me, it's the most sophisticated yet not overly complicated tool, and it just makes everything feel serious. So when I spend time with family, if I'm doing a hobby for myself, or if I'm planning a stream, just giving myself credit for doing the stream, everything always just feels legit. So that's why I use Jira. If you are somebody who is interested in knowing how to use Jira or how to use any of these services, just make sure you check out my channel. I do have tutorials on Jira. And also, when I do these live streams, I can help you out real time. So if you have questions about how I use it, how I set them up, what a sprint is, why I have so many lanes, what my labels mean, all of those different things, that's what the live streams are here for. So you can get that free knowledge on demand. I hope that you all have a great day, a great week, get some progress made, even if it's not money related. If it's spending time with your family, that's still progress. If it's giving time to your mental health, that's still progress. Just get some progress made and make sure you do it with the balance that makes you comfortable. And I want you to keep fighting for your life. OCPD Coach is out. I'll see y'all on the next stream this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace. I'm gonna work on a smoother outro also. But that is the stream, y'all. Again, thank you guys. Hope y'all have a great one. I'll talk to y'all this week. Peace.